The DUP's Westminster leader warned his party will not accept a Brexit deal that does not deliver on the verdict of the people in the referendum. Speaking on BBC Sunday Politics, Mr. Dodds said, "I think that the EU are in the position at the minute, along with the Irish government, of seeking to force the government's hand and try to bring pressure, even bullying in terms of what they would like to see as the outcome, which is the UK as a whole to stay inside the customs union and the single market. The fact of the matter is that we will judge any proposals as far as the customs union is concerned against the criteria of whether or not it allows the UK to have as frictionless trade as possible with the rest of the EU. Whether it allows us to do trade deals with the rest of the world, ensures that there is the economic integrity of the United Kingdom, and which basically ensures we deliver on the verdict of the people in the referendum." Getty, BBC Brexit News. Nigel Dodds said a special arrangement in Northern Ireland would be catastrophic. "We will judge any proposals as far as the customs union is concerned." Nigel Dodds. The EU has drawn up a backstop agreement into the draft withdrawal bill in order to prevent a hard border emerging on the island of Ireland, and will trigger it if Theresa May fails to resolve the border issue. If it were to be introduced, Northern Ireland would remain in the EU's customs union, according to Brussels' plans. Mr. Dodds said it would be catastrophic for both Remainers and Brexiteers in Northern Ireland if the country was hived off into a special arrangement with the EU outside of the UK. The MP later warned that an Irish border would not only be constitutionally breaking up the UK at behest of the EU, but would also be economically catastrophic. Brexit Secretary David Davis rejected the idea of remaining in the customs union if there was no deal on new customs arrangements, insisting he would be a failure if Britain remains in the EU arrangement. Prime Minister Theresa May has also previously insisted the UK will leave the common tariff area so it can pursue free trade deals outside the EU. Mrs. May also promised to avoid the creation of a hard border on the island of Ireland as a result of Brexit, but officials in Dublin, Belfast and Brussels have all been less than convinced whether she will be able to deliver on the pledge. Discussing the issue, Irish Taoiseach Leo Varadkar said, "Without solving the Irish border there can be no withdrawal agreement. Let there be no doubt about that." But prominent MEP Syed Kamil, chairman of the European Conservative and Reformist Group, said Mr. Varadkar is only presenting a tough stance on the Irish border issue in order to protect his own position. Mr. Kamil claimed that deep down, Mr. Varadkar wants a fix to the solution, but has to heap pressure on Britain because of his close ties with Brussels. The Tory MEP said, deep down he knows Britain doesn't want to implement a hard border, but can't blame the EU for any delays.